Hello everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this pick a card reading. This video reading is, well, something you should know, but what you don't see coming is the theme and topic. And I don't know about you, but I'm extra sensitive and I've been feeling some very unusual feelings recently. So that's why I'm encouraged to create this pick a card reading, what you don't see coming. So let's find out what might be changing or happening that you're not aware of, that you don't see. And let's get some more information about that. As usual, you have 4 different piles to choose from, or you can choose according to the crystal. Pile number 1 is Carnelian. Pile 2 is Turquoise. Pile 3 is a Rose Quartz. And pile number 4 is a Mahogany Obsidian. So what's changing? What do you need to know? What is it that you don't see? Choose your pile and let's find out. Pile 1. Hello, pile 1, if you chose the Carnelian crystal. And the cover card is the 8 of Wands, but it also has Mercury, Sagittarius. So to me, this is incoming truth. The wands, a lot of the time, well, depending on the perspective, it can bring in a new source of inspiration. The birds usually indicate messengers, so there might be good news on its way into your life. Of course, Mercury is communication, the way that you think or communicate with other people. And Sagittarius is, well, the truth seeker, the philosopher. But this is incoming energy, inbound. So let's pull a few more cards and get some more information. I was just distracted by the river here as well. So there's a river flowing. It's like fast-moving energy. Okay, it could be more inspired conversations with other people. And since there's 2 birds here, maybe it's bringing in a lot more conversation or people into your life soon. Okay, which deck do I want to go to next? I want to use the Quantum Consciousness deck. So what is coming in so quickly, swiftly for group number 1? Look at the bottom of the deck while I'm shuffling. The Ascended Masters. What is it that group 1 does not necessarily see, but would be very helpful to become aware of? Okay, you've got another number 2 here. Remember the 2 birds? Status quo. This is movement, moving forward. More like-minded individuals. There's courage. All right, pardon me, I paused the video so I could rearrange the angle and make more room. So this is a cycle. Interesting. A cycle of 8. And the 8 is predominant here. So a cycle, you are currently moving forward in a cycle of empowerment with heightened conversations, communication with other people. And the loving woman, I'm not sure if this is you or if this is somebody else that is communicating with you. The courage. So find the energy. So find the energy to what for group number 1? Find the courage. Because if this is coming in for you, then, okay, a bold step forward. So now you've got the number 55. There's a huge, significant change happening in your life and probably your relationships as well. With that, let's just see if the astrology will confirm which house this event is happening in. Okay. Actually, it's 9th house. Your philosophy, your values, what is important to you, philosophy. Well, this would make sense, having Sagittarius as well. So, come on. What is this one? It's not the one that I wanted. Okay, this one's sticking out, so let's take a look. All right. Interesting. It does affect your relationships with other people in general, but what these are more specifically saying, group 1, find the courage to take a bold step forward. There might be some uncertainty that you are currently experiencing about your career, your path, your future. And with these, the 9th house usually encourages you to believe in yourself, your higher ideals. There's something that you're truly wanting, and let's just make your video about the 10th house. So what is the 10th house in astrology? It's where you take responsibility, where you claim and experience success. Oh, based on something that you are communicating to other people. So you know what, and I don't really know where you're at on your individual paths, but this is saying you're entering in a new cycle. It's a cycle of growth where you should expect expanded success in the career field. But the 10th house also resonates with your destiny, the path that you're on, your soul's purpose. It also can refer to who you are becoming. Okay, so if you are a communicator in any way, when you speak with compassion, or maybe you're already speaking with compassion, let's just say, for example, your social media, this is attracting a lot of energy from the world, other people. Okay, because there are similar people that resonate with the same truth or the frequency of what it is that you're sharing. So you're probably attracting the opportunity to either create your own career or to start your own business based on your higher ideals, your philosophy. Yeah, how you believe or what you believe about life. What is the meaning of life to you? This is something that a Sagittarius would probably be happy to have that conversation with, wouldn't they? So there's great career success aligned with your highest ideals and your dreams, group number 1, that is in the process of beginning for you. This is why the 8 of Wands. So, but whatever is being brought to you or being presented to you, it's something that you're going to need to find the courage and the strength to take responsibility for and take this bold step forward. So what is this bold step forward? I don't know if I want to pull another one of these or a different card. I think the opportunity is going to come in, and then it's this bold step to be courageous and believe in yourself and make the choices that you know are best and right for you. So as far as another bold step, okay, the challenge is going to be, are you being your authentic self? Are you being true to yourself and other people? The number 38 is significant here because it reduces to the number 11, which the 11 frequency can have a powerful influence over other people. So be bold, be courageous, take off your mask, and just simply be yourself. Ooh, challenge accepted. I know that many of us, I'm not saying that you're being fake, but many of us, with everyone, we pretend, we usually hold up some sort of a guard, or we pretend, or we say things just for the sake of getting along, with other people, but this is challenging you to be your true self. Okay, so this career option or this good news coming in for you soon. Definitely new conversations, new opportunities, new higher levels of success. Okay, let me get some more information for group number 1. Keep in mind there were, okay, there was just 1 8. I'm looking at the 55. The 38, 11, I mean, these could be repeating sequences and numbers for you as well that are important. But remember at the beginning of the pile, I was picking up on empowerment. So whatever this new opportunity and success showing up for you soon, it's when you find the courage and you say yes to this great opportunity, especially if you are allowing the changes that are happening within you and in your life, you're going to experience great success. And this is a success that you've been wishing for, that you've been wanting for, what you've been working for. Okay. Now the sun in Aries is saying it's important for you to assert yourself with others. Oh, so stand up for yourself, defend yourself. Of course, it doesn't mean if someone says something that you don't agree with, it doesn't mean to begin a conversation or an argument. I feel like you have the higher perspective in this scenario. You are more worthy. You can choose, well, to agree or not to agree. You can choose to go with the collective flow or the arguments or the discussions that are happening all over social media, or you can choose to walk your own way. Interesting. There may be changes happening within you, but you also have to make the decision to assert your goals. And this is what Aries wants you to do. And most of the fast-moving planets right now are in Aries. And Aries literally should have no fear, should have a lot of confidence, is courageous. And with the sun, maybe this is a new chapter in your life where, when you step into your power and you authentically communicate and express yourself, share yourself and share your truth with others, this in a nutshell is going to attract. You might get a better career opportunity, especially if you're in communications. Some of you may, again, be choosing to start your own business. But this is definitely significant changes that are happening in your life to empower you, to help your dreams come true, and encouraging you to take that next step, whatever is next offered to you, which is likely something that you don't currently see coming. Okay, birth. So there's something new, definitely. New stability, nurturing. Okay, here's the new relationships, because here's Venus. You know what? So there's a deeper message here for those of you who are looking for any kind of relationship. What your astrology is saying right now is like, be strong and honor your truth. Allow yourself to express you based on who you are and what you believe, and you will attract better quality relationships to you. All kinds of relationships. It could be career, coworker, friends, community, business. But you will naturally start attracting like-minded, similar individuals that resonate with your same truth, your similar authenticity. Something is asking you to step up and be real. Be real with yourself and be real with others as well. And look, the 1 and the 4 adds up to another 5. So 555, there might be a lot of significant change happening in your life right now, group 1. And by the way, a lot of these changes, again, these could be the changes that you choose to make within yourself. And this will attract positive influences in your career or your public identity or your business. So shall we pull a few more tarot cards before I let you go? So something for you to be aware of, I think, when you're honest and you're true. Okay, of course. I'm not surprised at the Two of Cups. You definitely have the energy and the power to attract new, positive, like-minded connections and relationships and people into your life that can help you with your success, with your business, with your career, or this is a job, or all of the above, honestly. All right, group 1. So this is not necessarily something that you see coming, but it's happening very quickly. So I hope you take this as good news for you, because I certainly did. If you enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment. I do offer private readings at any time. If you would like to reach out and request a private reading about anything, feel free to find my links in the description box. In the meantime, I'm wishing you a fantastic immediate future, because something amazing is definitely on the horizon, about to manifest for you. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2. If you chose the turquoise crystal, welcome to your pick a card reading for today. What you don't see coming. So what is in the future that you're not aware of? I'm going to put your turquoise right there. And the first card, the cover card, is you have an ankh, you have an eagle, a lion, you've got some doves, an angel. You obviously have a guardian angel around you, and you are preparing something here. Or the angels are preparing something for you. You also have a Sagittarius energy here. So Temperance card is always making the best use of their resources. So what more? Here, let's do this differently than we did in pile number 1. Pile number 2. Okay. I like the fact that there's the Four of Wands. So this is success. There's success in your immediate future. You're going to be celebrating something within your home, your body. Oh, check this out. You have the 4 and the 4. 44 is an angel number. Reaffirming stability, safety, protection. But this is also freedom. Or Sagittarius is also a truth seeker. So if you've been seeking more stability in your home life, this is something that you don't see coming. So let's get a little bit more information about this. Honestly, let's go to the other deck first. What does group 2 need to know that they don't see coming? Okay, a new beginning. Sorry, the light kind of... Yeah, I'm going to put this over here, where there's no glare. There's another number, 4. Oh, look, you've got 1441. That's a mirror. Something significant is on the horizon for you. Okay, let's pull these cards then. Let's just see in what area of your life. So home, stability, a new beginning, the Moon Maiden. So this is more like an emotional freedom, emotional beginning. A very happy, emotionally happy change in your life. Okay, so there's an increase or change in a cycle, expansion, moving forward. Look at this. Even this has a home. This has a home behind it. This has a home behind it. A cycle. The vast universe. Spiritual. Oh, okay. So I wasn't picking up on the 5, right? The 41 and the 14 add up to the number 5, which represents change. And now you've got travel, which is some sort of change. So something's changing in your life. And let's just go like this. It's changing to align you with your spiritual path. A new beginning. Something new to celebrate. But this new cycle, this new chain of events is bringing you more stability, happiness, comfort, and safety within your home. Keep in mind, when we're thinking about home, it's also important to think about the body because honestly, if you don't feel good in your own body, you're not going to feel any different in another home. Okay, let's get a little bit more specific information for group number 2. What you don't see. Well, you don't see this new beginning. You don't see changes in your home environment. You may not see changes in your physical health. So I'm assuming that you take the best care of yourself and your health and well-being, but there are changes happening here. There's a message from Mars, the 5th house. Some of you are likely to get pregnant. So if you're not wanting that, then do take necessary precautions. Or you could be a grandparent and maybe your children are going to come visit you. Oh, I was looking for another zodiac sign. Sorry. Well, maybe we needed that card too. Okay, so there's like cooperation, perfection, decisions, relationships. But all these things may be changing, and everything that changes in your life also has a tendency to change who you are as a person. But these are all positive cards. Expansion, you having more energy, or having the drive to create something new, or to take action towards, well, if you're looking for a relationship, surely you know that it's important for you to get out there and socialize. The best way to meet people is in person because, as we all know, it's easy for people to be fake when there's a piece of metal or a piece of glass or plastic or a computer. So Mars is asking you to confront yourself, to ask yourself what it is that you truly need. It's also asking you to kick up your heels and start having fun. There's definitely something that you're going to be celebrating soon. So let's see if we can get, let's see what specifically you're going to be celebrating soon that you don't see happening. So of course, for some, it's pregnancy, right? For others, it's having fun with children. Okay. And so now you've got Mercury, Taurus. So there's something here that you really want. Taurus loves living the good life. Okay, an affair. So Venus in Leo. You know what? So this is a creative interaction. Honestly, group 2, I'm thinking that you're going to be meeting somebody soon, whether it is just a friend or an acquaintance or someone else. But there's also a new beginning happening in your life according to your astrology and your spiritual path. So there might be many things that you feel are changing, and maybe this is why the Temperance card is showing up, because if you're experiencing a lot of change or uncertainty and you're not quite sure what's happening, it can make you feel completely uncomfortable, especially if it's a health situation. It can cause a lot of fear or uncertainty. But what's happening in the bigger picture is your world is expanding. Your opportunities for growth are expanding. And new people are going to be coming into your life as a product of this new cycle that you are beginning. You're increasing. So there's going to be increased opportunities for value, or increasing maybe your income, or to change your home, or to buy a different home. There's going to be, I don't know, maybe there's going to be some sort of situation, especially if you're traveling, where you're finding yourself flirting with a bunch of people, but you're definitely having fun, because the 5th house is also the house of fun. And with this card, with Leo, having an affair with Leo energy. Oh, and even you have Leo down here as well, and the eagle. I don't know, you might be the Leo, right? Or you might be a Leo sun, moon, or rising. There's a lot of things that I think are changing for you. Group number 2, you're changing, but you're growing, you're expanding. And so is your health and your well-being, your optimism with this new beginning. With the 41, you've got the angels that are walking with you, helping you to increase your mood, your mindset, your health. Prosperity is something that follows, which gives you the opportunity to travel. There's nothing here really talking about a job. Everything here is about you stepping into this new beginning and enjoying the variety and the fun and the changes, which may also bring opportunities for travel and new friendships, or maybe a long-term relationship. You might end up meeting this person who becomes your spouse. You decide to get married, you decide to have children, or move in together. Any and all of these are a potential. Just keep in mind, this is a general pick-a-card reading, and I'm throwing out there all of the possibilities that can happen for group number 2. Now, will they all happen? I hope that they do, but they may not necessarily all happen for you in this way. However, turquoise is also a healing stone, isn't it? And it can heal your throat chakra. So there's something about who you are and how you represent yourself and the quality of life that you deserve, and healing, having fun. It almost seems like this new cycle, this new beginning, it includes everything but struggle, frustration, resistance. These are all positive energies, but you're probably going to be encouraged to take a step up, to force yourself to go out there and start having fun again, start mingling, start traveling. It's time for you to start showing up in life again and having fun. Maybe you've been hermiting yourself. You and who you think you are and what you offer to other people is also experiencing a new beginning. So I wouldn't be surprised if any of you are a little uncertain about yourself or your path or your future, or you're not quite sure what to do next. Maybe it's not time right now to do something, but when this new cycle begins, everything is going to be just there and available for you to choose, to take action. Especially when it comes to the area of your friendships and your relationships with other people. So maybe plenty of new people are going to be showing up in your life that also enjoy doing the same things that you are. And you're going to, experience a timeline where you're just simply socializing and having fun. Honestly, you know what this resonates with? And this happened to me because usually I'm a workaholic, right? I work more than I socialize. To me, this is me socializing, right? And so I'm blessed whenever you share your comments because you're kind of socializing back with me as well. But I've never really been that person to go out there and, socialize. I'm like that quiet person that stands in the back of the room or the corner avoiding everybody else. But this is what I'm thinking. As soon as I experienced Pluto, the planet, transiting my 11th house, which is groups, organizations, communities, activities. And this was honestly the only time in my life that I really put myself out there. And I started joining groups. And I put myself back into school where I had a huge group of fellow students that were learning the same thing with me. I started learning how to country dance. I started attending dance events. I started socializing, and honestly, I don't really know what got into me, but it was just something that I felt called to do, and I enjoyed a fabulous 10 years of this transit. And then that transit ended, and Pluto started going through my 12th house. And then that's when all H broke loose, because Pluto in the 12th house isn't even something that, it's almost the complete opposite of Pluto in the 11th house. So maybe this is a new cycle. Check your astrology. If you're following your astrology or you're learning more about your transits, look to see what planets are transiting your 11th house right now. Or it could be your 5th house as well. And these are double indicators and confirmations, whether or not you might get pregnant, or if you're going to meet someone new, or it's time for you to expand your social networking. But these are all the things that I'm picking up on for group number 2. But this is positive, it's fun, it's lighthearted, it's expansive, it's supportive, it's stable, all at the same time. And so I suppose I could title this video Your Immediate Future, but I'm thinking it's probably better, what you don't see and what's possibly changing, something for you to pay attention to, something for you to look forward to. So group 2, I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. And of course, you're always welcome to comment. So if you're interested in private readings, I do offer general tarot, oracle. I also offer spiritual readings, energy healing readings, astrology, transit, life purpose, destiny, anything that you could possibly look for an answer to or guidance for. I've got the answers. I can get the answers. Anyway, so my links for requesting private readings are in the description box, always. That being said, group 2, now you know. Get ready. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, group number 3. If you chose the rose quartz crystal, welcome to your pick a card messages for today, what you don't see coming. But there are also positive changes happening. So let's look at your card here. So the Page of Pentacles to me says, and I just got distracted. I never noticed the pig here, and she's got piglets down there too. Okay. It's almost like the birth of something new. It's a new opportunity, a new enterprise, a new income, new self-esteem, but also feeling grounded and having everything that you need, feeling comfortable in your life, including financially. But there's a source of stability here as well. So I want to put this over here, and let's get a little more specific information. Here, let's do this different than we did pile number 2 and pile number 1. So what is this new opportunity? Group number 3. What makes you feel secure? Your home, your body, your health, your well-being. Oh, there's a planet here, the sun. So this is a positive new chapter in your life. Okay, an unexpected change. So if you chose pile 3, you probably have strong Aquarius in your birthday information, because Uranus governs Aquarius. Pluto right now is moving through Aquarius as well, and there's just Aquarians, sun, moon, and rising are, well, and anyone who has, where they have Uranus in their astrology, are experiencing a lot of profound change. So this would be change within your home, your body, your beliefs. So the biggest thing that you should be prepared for, unexpected change, is, well, probably this Uranus. It's probably already been creating unexpected, sudden changes in your life. But as soon as Uranus goes into Gemini, hold on to your boots. The sun, okay. Group 3. So your present power, you're stepping into your power. I think I want to put this over here. Actually, I'll just put that there. You're stepping into your power. Oh, going through a powerful transformation. But these are positive things. These are all happening to empower you. Bringing you new opportunities to empower yourself or to transform yourself. You could be at the beginning of a bridge of transformation. This is a cycle of 5, which is change, uncertainty. Your sensitivities are heightening. But the sun is also here as well. So what else can I say with group number 3? Let's take 2 of those. I wanted the bottom one first. Happy success, your present power, happy success, abundance, and you're attracting quality people. You've got the number 55. So there's definitely change happening in your world. And for those of you who are sensitive, and maybe you're not noticing physical change or external change, but you're sensing that something is happening, it's because it's a cycle, and not everybody picks up on these kind of energies, but what's changing for you, group 3, that you don't see, is there's plenty of new opportunity, positivity, optimism that is going to be affecting your health and well-being. It could be bringing you opportunities to earn more money, but you must be stepping into your power. So if you're wanting to start a business, or you know that you are worthy of a better paying job or a better quality job, or maybe you're taking on a new role somewhere, doing something, what you don't see is success. But this could be sudden and unexpected successes happening for you. And any kind of transformative cycle usually is a long-term event. So I would guess this cycle of success and prosperity is going to continue for at least 12 or 13 years. So there's everything good for you to be looking forward to. Pile number 3. Okay, I pulled those and I pulled those, and I want to let's pull one of these. Sorry, when I put my arm here, I feel like I'm reaching around for the salt. Kind of rude. Well, that's what some people say. Group 3, what do you not see coming? Discovery. So there's definitely new, 9th house. Your higher ideals. I feel like you're going through spiritual growth. It's ascension. Your higher ideals, opportunities to learn, to create your own philosophy on how you wish to live your life, especially if everything that you believe or your beliefs are changing as well. I feel like you're changing. Your consciousness is changing. Your identification of yourself is changing, and the person that you are meant to be becoming in this lifetime is changing too. I find it interesting that you have, I want to call this a sarcophagus, but it's an encasement. It's like something is cocooning your body right now. Or maybe it already has been, because you're going through some sort of shift. Okay, Venus, Pisces, it's a spiritual shift. So these are spiritual changes, meaning if you thought that you're always going to stay the same person for the entirety of your life, guess again. So there's something that's changing within your personality, your desires, your likes, your beliefs. Maybe everything might be up in the air right now, but everything is also encouraging you to step up into your higher power and to claim the success in your life, this happy success. So this would show up as new opportunities coming suddenly, unexpectedly, bringing you an opportunity to, maybe you're supposed to be earning an income freestyle or freelance style. Or I guess for some it could be contract deal, but I wouldn't think that you would be the kind of person to take a contract deal. It almost feels like you're meant to be going solo and creating all the success on your own, which will open up new doorways and opportunities to travel, create more success, find happiness, prosperity in your life. Secrets, interesting. So this is subconscious. Thank you, tarot cards or oracle cards, for, yeah, because I needed something more specific. What's changing is also changing. These are subconscious changes, subliminal. These changes could be affecting your DNA, your cellular structure. I wouldn't be surprised if any of you are just kind of questioning the reason of everything that's changing in your life right now, because it definitely makes sense with this. If you've got Pisces 12th house transits, you have secret subconscious messengers speaking to you or trying to communicate with you or trying to change you. But you've got Pisces here, which is opening you up to unconditional love and discovering a new sense of yourself or a new career or a new practice. And the angels are all with you as well. Okay, this makes sense. So Mercury, Capricorn. So for many of you, if you're wanting to start your own business practice, offering something that is your gift. And your gift is usually just something that comes natural to you. So maybe love, maybe you are intuitive, maybe you are a healer, maybe you are into metaphysics. Maybe you're all of the above and you're meant to be using your gift, okay, to increase your finances, to increase your financial well-being, while also you're going through some sort of transformation. So this is a sort of situation that would align you with spiritual abundance. When you're going through a spiritual transformation, usually the money is just there. You don't really need to have to force anything, but it shows up when you need it, sort of a thing, which is why it makes sense, the freelance or the freestyle. I guess you would call it kind of like a side gig. For some of you, I suppose there could be a new career, especially if it's a career working within a huge organization. If you work behind the scenes, there's definitely 12th house momentum going on here in your astrology. And, okay, Mars, Taurus. Okay, slow and steady. So you will also have the opportunity to build something slowly and steadily. If you chose pile 3, I wouldn't be surprised if many of you have already started something that you're earning income right now, and perhaps it hasn't built up to the financial level that you were hoping that it would, but there's like a sense of timing for all of these things happening for you as well, which I think is important for you to understand. So if you are in the process of embodying wholeness, meaning you are blending both the divine feminine, divine masculine qualities into your own personality, and that technically makes you perfect, but you're also tapping into your subconscious motivations. So you've been doing a little bit of self-work or shadow work, but the money always seems to just kind of show up right when you need it the most, right? Which is another opportunity for you to learn how to become more balanced. This is definitely a spiritual transition or awakening, whatever you want to call this, group number 3. And I don't know if I already said this or not, but I'm thinking at the end of this transit, you may not even be the same person that you were when you started this transit. And I really don't know how long you've been on this transit. But if you're watching this pile and you've been experiencing this for quite some time, then you've already been on this transit and going through these spiritual changes because you're waking up to your true, authentic self, your spiritual purpose, your spiritual path. So to be successful at this kind of spiritual growth, It requires taking on responsibility for yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, but also going with the flow, right? Keeping up with the unexpected changes and then accepting sudden opportunities for you to earn, but also at the same time changing what you believe in and who you are and aligning with your higher self. And this is also coming in with a very supportive astrology cycle or phase with the sun, the fourth house, and Uranus representing your home. Keep in mind, home in astrology can also be referring to your beliefs or your roots, you know, the strength and the stability that you need in order to thrive. So how this is actually affecting your individual lives is probably very specific depending on your birthday. But there's a lot of success, happiness, empowerment, love, acceptance, and also learning how to go with the flow and trusting that you are aligned with spiritual abundance and the opportunities to earn extra money come exactly when you need them to. And so this is definitely a cycle or a transit that requires a lot of making adjustment to. But this is what I see is something that you probably don't see unless you have already studied your astrology and your numerology and you're aware of your personality archetype and you know, unless you're already aligning with all of these things, yeah, you're healing karmas, you're breaking dysfunctional patterns, and there's so much that you're clearing out of your frequency in this lifetime. It's kind of difficult to condense it into just a pick a card reading, but either you're already here in it or this is something that is happening for you soon that you don't see coming, but it's definitely a cycle of empowerment if you choose to take it in that way. So, okay. I think these are all the messages. Group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. If you are experiencing anything that you just don't understand, I hope that you know that I offer private readings. In fact, the private readings are my business. So if there's anything that you don't understand, doesn't have to be astrology, it could be a health issue, relationship matter, money, anything else, and you would like honesty and guidance and answers and suggestions, do feel free to reach out to me. My links for readings are usually in the description box. Ooh, that being said, wow, now I'm kicking the table. Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed these messages. And I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 4. If you chose the Mahogany Obsidian crystal, or maybe you were drawn to the 8 of Swords card. So welcome to this pick a card reading for today, what you don't see coming. There are probably some certain changes that you're going through experiencing that you're not quite sure what is happening. So let's just take a look at your card. The first is got Jupiter and the 8 of Swords. But what you don't see coming are, well, blessings, obviously, because Jupiter usually expands the opportunity for everything in our lives. And with Gemini, this could be new information or conversations with others. But the 8 of Swords is usually, I wouldn't really call it being stuck. Usually it's just being blindfolded, not being able to see what is coming. You might sense that something is happening, but you don't really know what that is, and you don't see it with your physical eyes. And then, of course, you've got, looks like a raven here, and ravens usually refer to some sort of truth. So let's pull some more tarot cards. Group number 4. What is it that you don't see coming? Saturn, and the Chariot. So there is competition. Saturn, like maybe some of you might be competing with other people, or some people might be argumentative. But this is more like healthy competition. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you are competing with other people to get attention. You've got Leo energy here. But there's also the Chariot in your immediate future. So the Chariot is bringing you success on your path forward, even if you don't see it. So let's just find out more specifically what that is. Definitely something that you're going to be grateful for. So more gratitude, success, something to do with your intentions. Let me go like this. Okay, you're safe. Oh, maybe you're worried and maybe you're not feeling safe in your life, in your job, in the public environment. Okay, by the way, the Mahogany Obsidian is said to be a spiritual protector. It will protect your energy spiritually. So even with this crystal, you're protected. So what you think or something that you fear or that you're worried about, it's not something that's going to happen unless you continue to believe that something terrible is going to happen, but there's nothing terrible that's going to be happening. So it's really important for you to shift your focus into gratitude, thankfulness, affirmations that make you feel safe. And to just choose to move through your life and your daily routine, knowing that you're safe. Very important. Or maybe this is something that you don't see coming because your path is changing. Or maybe you're relocating because you've got this planning and taking action because you want to feel more safe. So I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to change something or to move or change your jobs or move your location. And this is what you don't see coming. So let's pull one of these. What else is it that you don't see coming, or maybe something that you don't already know? I think it's this one. Ooh, I'm glad I pulled that one. Have confidence in your magic. Maybe this is something that you lack. Do you lack confidence in your ability to relocate or get another job, or you're going to be successful in whatever it is that you're worrying about right now? You're going to be successful. You're going to succeed in whatever this is. South Node is even telling you there's nothing for you to worry about. Saturn, be realistic. Okay. Saturn is practical. Well, you've got Saturn right here as well. So there's changes happening in your life, but be practical about what it is that you are intending to change or create. And I'm looking for a house here. Okay. Third house. So there's going to be significant changes happening within you, and it could be your coworkers or employees, people in your community. If you're concerned about your safety, there's really nothing for you to fear. And just thinking fearful or walking around being afraid all of the time, that simply just attracts those kind of situations to you. Be confident in your energy, your magic, your power to feel powerful, feel safe. And there are also other planetary transits that might be making you fearful. For example, Saturn, depending on where it's at, not only in your natal chart, but also your transits, it can make you feel afraid or fear for your safety. So, but these cards are all saying there's nothing for you to fear. So let's look at these other, right? Maybe you're thinking or fearing the worst, but that's really just causing yourself more stress and anxiety and health issues. If you trust that you're going to be safe, then guess what? Spirit is going to keep protecting you. Your spiritual beliefs are going to keep protecting you. So there's Moon in Gemini. Versatility, Gemini. Oh, that's interesting. You've got Jupiter, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Gemini, which are all happening soon. These planets are moving into Gemini very soon. Okay. You know what? So what these cards are saying to me, sorry, I kicked the camera, I think. Group 4. So right now you're learning how to master your energy, like believing that you are safe, even if you're feeling uncomfortable about something, but you're mastering this. You got the number 33 here. There's something here about the art of communication. I feel like your spirit guides are probably, they've been trying to communicate with you or send signs or synchronicities, letting you know that you're safe. There's nothing for you to worry about. When you raise your ideals or your higher perspective and you understand that there is absolutely nothing for you to worry about, then, I don't know, I'm thinking that what's causing you uncertainty or discomfort, it's a transit. It's an astrology transit. It could be Mars, for example. Honestly, you know what? Because most of the planets right now are in fire sign. They're in Aries, meaning nobody's really grounded at the moment. Nobody is balanced unless they take those necessary steps to balance their energy. So there might be a lot of conflict or argument or disagreement, even in your local community, at your job. But if you remain balanced, so here's Gemini again. Balanced, if you can understand the other's perspective, realize that you don't have to join in any kind of argument or disagreement or competition. Your messengers, your angels, your spirit guides, even Merlin are all saying, you're safe, you're protected. And for those of you who are trying to make plans to move your location or change your job, then you're going to be successful in that too. If it's absolutely necessary for you to relocate or take another job, it's already written in your life book. It's going to happen for you. So if something isn't happening for you right now, it's not meant to cause you more fear or discomfort or uncertainty. It's just that, well, certain things happen in certain divine timing, and your spirit guides are saying, whatever this is that you're waiting for or you're worried about, you're really just causing yourself your own stress by not having what you think that you need, especially if what you're thinking that you need isn't absolutely necessary, right? This is why the Saturn card popped up. It's like, be realistic about what you're thinking about or what you're asking for. It kind of feels like a test. Pile number 4. Can you trust yourself? Are you stable? Are you responsible? You know, is there really anything happening right now, right there in front of you, that is causing you fear? Or is it happening to you? Most of the time, we see things on the news, and that stirs up a whole lot of fear. But most of these cards, the Ascended Masters are coming through. Your angels, your spirit guides are saying, you're safe. There's absolutely nothing that you need to be worrying about. You've got this. At least that's how I'm interpreting these messages. So, are there any other cards that I want to pull for? Nope, I think I pulled them all. Even in the beginning, the Mahogany Obsidian was talking about spiritual protection. So I'm thinking very soon you're going to start feeling better. You won't be so worried or concerned about your current environment or your job. But for whatever reasons, you're feeling, you might be picking up on sensitivities and things, energies on the planet that may be causing you to feel uncertain or unstable. But it's all just a temporary experience. Anyway, so, okay. If you feel like you need more protection, reach out for the angels. They are the fastest ones to show up and send you energetic protection. So call upon your favorite one. But in the meantime, these are the messages that I got for you. Like right now, if you're feeling really uncomfortable or you're worried, what you don't see coming is you feeling perfectly fine, safe, comfortable in this new energy. So you don't see this because this is probably just way too heavy or dense at the moment. But you're learning how to make adjustments. Or you're learning how to navigate or work through the changes that you are uncomfortable with at this time. So I hope that all made sense. Group number 4, I hope you enjoyed the video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment as well on the videos. And by the way, I do offer private readings. So if you're interested in knowing more specifically about, well, anything, astrology, relationships, health, people, job, work, whatever, then do feel free to reach out to me. My link's usually in the description box. So in the meantime, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.